Merry Christmas to YouTube and all you poor fuckers out there. You know, and we're gonna show. That's pan down. Move. That's what Christmas is supposed to look like, you poor fucks. And if it doesn't look like it, there's about 300 presents here. If something ain't right, your Christmas doesn't look like it.
Shalom, 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 shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to my elders and my apostles of great millstone, which are the men that rule well and taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect as always. All right, and you know, I wanted to, you know, speak about the video, you know, that you saw in the beginning of the lesson, the clip, which is an Edomite speaking. You know, Dan Penny, I believe is his name. And it just goes to show, man, that's how Esau feels about, you know, and forget about the heathen that pay taxes. The rest of you Israelites that like to say we're not in captivity. Meanwhile, Esau, when he's amongst himself, he makes a mockery of you. Okay? And things of that nature, man. And basically, though, I wanted to go into the judgment. All right, I didn't really want to talk about how our people are just so unknowing. At this point, you know, if you don't know it, even the regular everyday Edomite knows we're tax-paying slaves. We're 9-to-5 slaves. All right, slaves to our jobs. All right, slaves to Esau, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's why Esau is able to boast with so much pride, because the Lord gave him that, but he doesn't recognize that the Most High gave it to him. He really believes that he obtained everything by himself. All right, he really believes that, you know, he is God. He believes that he is the power, right? But nonetheless, you know, that's how they feel about you. All right, what you saw right there is you know, the mindset of the rich, the elite, you know. So nonetheless, though, it's all gonna come to a halt. All right, you Edomites, you elites specifically, you low-level Edomites, no one gives a shit about you. You're as worthless. You're more worthless than the elites, you know. That you elites, man, hey, that's all for nothing. You know, and I'm going to get the scriptures, all right? I'm going to get your judgment that's written within the Holy Bible, and it's a beautiful thing to read. And, you know, I'm pretty sure the elites are up at night, man. They can't sleep at night, you know? Anyway, Job 5:12, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, right? Essentially, you know, your plans, their plans, what they really want to do is hip everybody and have total control and get rid of the nation of Israel, but that's not going to happen according to the scriptures. You see? It says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he say Salaki, let me speak on this, verse 13 through 14, right? So he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, right? So essentially every trap that Esau set up, ultimately the missiles, they think that this nation thinks they're going to overtake that nation with their missiles, and this nation thinks they're going to overtake that nation. Well, so according to the scriptures, these other nations, all right, Russia and the other nations that are you know, being supported by Russia and things of that nature, all right? They're going to burn America, all right? But also, even Russia is going to be overtaken, you know? And various other countries, man, you know, because when Yahweh Shai comes back, you know, he's going to wear all the crowns. It is no, Russia's going to win. Russia and his allies are going to win the Third World War, and then the Russians are going to take over. No, that's not scriptural. All right, all nations are going to bow down to the names of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All the nations, all right? Esau does not have next. That's go read Psalms 2. All right, the next nation to rule is Jacob. That's 2nd Ezra, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. All right? Esau is the end of the world. Jacob's the beginning of it that followed. Okay? Verse 15, but he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty, so the poor hath hope, and iniquity is stopped at her mouth. Right? And we're the poor. And that's okay. All right? That's okay. It's okay that we're supposed to be the poor. We're not supposed to be on top. Now, poor doesn't mean actually dirt poor, but poor means we're the lowly. All right? You know, the scriptures speak about, I remember Ecclesiastes King Solomon, what did he prophesy? He said, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And I'm roughly paraphrasing. Because we're really supposed to be the rich, but right now we're the poor. We're in the lowest state right now. Okay? But there is hope. That's why Job 5:16. So the poor hath hope because we're going to be delivered from their hands. Mind you, the men not them specifically, but that's the mindset. All right? They called you poor Fs, That's how they look at you. These are the same men that passed your laws, and that's their mindset. Maybe not Dan Pena himself, obviously. He's just a gas and oil mongrel, right? Right? That's how he makes his money. The people that pass laws in your county, all right, people in Congress, they think the same way as him. He is the perfect representation of the rest of the elites. That's how they look at you. They look at you as useless eaters. They look at you as cattle. You understand? So you need to be hoping and praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that he's going to deliver you, because these are the same people that look at you as nothing. Meanwhile, the Most High looks at them as nothing. You see? They look at us as nothing. These are the same people that are going to give the go. These are the people that already gave the go for the U.S. military to be able to delete or, KILL, all right, any American citizen that wants to rebel against the U.S. government. That's already been established. So these are the same people that are going to say, yeah, you could take them out. They're fucking useless anyway. That's how they look at you. All right? Salakia. Sneeze real quick. James 5:1, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you, right? And that's one of those guys who's going to be howling. Dan Pena, if he even makes it to Jacob's Trouble, he's an old fuck right now, Not that old, but, old enough that he could die, right? But what? Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Right, what's that scripture in the Apocrypha? Let me get it. Because they think they have blood money and they think that they're going to be able to keep it forever. Injuries, I don't know the word. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. Right, that. So like, I'm trying my best not to use too much rude speech, too much, curse words, right? So-called curse words. But that old piece of crap, man, Dan Pena, he ain't get that. He ain't no self-made. He likes to say that. He ain't no self-made, man. He's an insider, man. Who knows what family member he's tied to that gave him all that allowed him to obtain those multi-millions, billions, whatever. You see? Your riches were gotten by deceit. You got it because the Most High allowed you to get to that level of wickedness and just steal. There's no way he got that money righteously. The kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? Now, real quick, I'm going to read verse 7. I'm going to start at 7. Sirach 10:7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and both doth one commit, and by both doth one commit iniquity, right? The Edomites are prideful as hell. That's how the Most High hates them, man. People love to say God is love. Well, guess what? You have the emotions hate, and guess what? The Most High created those emotions. Yes, the Most High hates, and he's one of those. Hates that nation. That nation is one of the nations that he hates. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right. So the kingdom is going to be translated from Esau to Jacob because of the wickedness that Esau has committed. And just because of the Lord's will. Just because that's how the Lord wrote the story. You got a lot of anti-messiahs, anti-Christ out here, so-called Christians. They're over here. Oh, why do you hate? You can't hate. Who are you to decide? Who are you to decide? Well, who are you? The scriptures say, the scriptures in the book of Romans, Apostle Paul quoted of Exodus, right? Where basically the Most High, he chose us just cause and rejected Esau. Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Most High forbid. Everybody was created for their purpose, and their purpose Esau's right on. Esau's in the spirit, man. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, playing his role. And it's infuriating to see an Edomite talk like that, considering how much we go through as normal people. You know, everybody, everybody has their stint of having to catch up on bills. And he's over here calling us poor fucks. It's infuriating, but at the same time, it's comforting because we have the scriptures. The scriptures are comforting, not that video, that old Edomite piece of shit. Salakia. James 5:2, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Right, which represents corruption. Your gold and silver is cankered, which also represents corruption. See, that's the thing. You've done nothing but wicked and corrupt works, and what made you think you were going to last forever? See, that's the thing. Esau doesn't believe in the Most High. So he commits iniquity and thinks it's okay, and he's just going to last forever. What makes you think that? Why? Because you think there's no one in the sky? Huh? That's the thing. I remember watching an Edomite years ago. Edomite is on YouTube talking about, oh, you do these things because you believe that there's a man in the sky with a beard. That doesn't make sense. And it's like, well, the scriptures say what the scriptures say, and to you it doesn't make sense, man, but to us it does because we have faith. Okay, point blank, period. And we know there's a power in the sky, in the spirit realm. Okay, it says your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days, right? And your treasure is corrupted. That's not going to deliver you. All right? The scriptures say, riches profit not in the day of wrath. Okay, and we can apply that to them too. What is that? Proverbs 11:4 or 4:11, is it? Eleven and 4. Riches. There's a lot. I'll start at verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Right. And Esau, man, is a false balance. Everything, his whole kingdom is a false balance. It's not balanced at all. Yeah, the rulers are supposed to have more money than the people, but we live in a society where the majority of people lack basic essentials. We live in a society where the majority of people are eating and drinking poison. You see, we live in a society where we're all breathing toxic chemicals. We live in an unrighteous, unjust society. It's a completely off balance. And guess what? The Most High is only going to allow it to go for so long. I was going to bring out the scripture that the Most High had the point of balance that he cannot pass. It didn't fit, but I guess it fits now through the Spirit, right? But nonetheless, there's a certain amount of time this devil has to be able to be that boastful and prideful. It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom, right? And we're the lowly. You see, Esau could brag about all them carnal riches all he wants, but he does not have wisdom. He doesn't have the name of the Most High. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Right? We have the integrity. All right? We have the integrity of believing in the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and it's guiding us, man. All right? And verse 4 is the point. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Right? A man like that can't call upon the Most High during the time of death, whatever his judgment may be. Whether it be a slow death or a quick death and he just wakes up a slave. He's going to wake up a slave regardless, right? In the kingdom. But nonetheless, those riches can't deliver you. Those 300 gifts under your Christmas tree won't deliver you. Okay? It won't. James 2:5. Hearken. Now this is the hope. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith? Right? The Most High hath chosen the poor. Not everybody. That's the elect specifically. The chosen. Within the chosen. Then the rest of the nation and the kingdom. All right? And heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him. Right? That's how you know it's talking about the elect. Because the kingdom starts with the elect. Realistically, the 2/3 and the wicked of our nation, they're going to die on this side. And they're just going to be reborn through the elect. They won't be the 2/3 or the wicked anymore of our people. Okay? So hey, man, we're in a good position, man. All right? We're in a great position because we have the ability to please Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and do what's right in his sight right now. All right? And the kingdom is ours, man. We're heirs to the kingdom. We're fellow heirs, joint heirs with Yahweh Shai because what? We're in the lowly and we're doing what the Lord told us to do. Okay? So, hey, I hope this was exhorting and edifying. Most importantly, exhorting and edifying. All right? Both are important. All right? So I hope, that this lesson edified and exhorted you. I want to give all praises to get Hal Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rachakadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well. Slakia, the men that rule well, the men that taught us the truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elders. Always, Shalom.